So as we said that a drama is related with action, and it moved on till it reached the time of the Roman and the time of the Greek, where Aristotle he brought up his book entitled The Poetic. In the Poetic, he talked mainly about a tragedy. So there are two types of drama mainly. One is called a tragedy, and the other is called the comedy. You know the tragedy and the comedy. So for the tragedy, the play is start with the sad events. It's filled with a dark or melancholic atmosphere, and it ends with a catastrophe, الفاجعة. There is lots of bloodshedding, lots of conspiracies, lots of killing through the tragedy. While the comedy, it starts with a happy beginning. It's full of happiness, lots of jokes, funny things, and it ends with a happy end at the end. But this is not always related with what Aristotle meant in the modern age. So in the modern age, they mixed between tragedies and also between comedies. Okay. And the same thing happened during the Renaissance. During the Renaissance, there are two great writers, William Shakespeare and the other Christopher Marlowe. So in this year we are dealing with the Christopher Marlowe, while the next year, by God willing, you will take William Shakespeare. For this semester, we are dealing with Victor Faustus, the tragical history of Victor Faustus, which is written by Christopher Marlowe. So this lecture, it's a kind of a brief introduction about drama in general, about the main terms of drama. Before starting with Christopher Marlowe, we should understand the age of the Renaissance or the Renaissance. What do you understand of the word Renaissance? Can someone answer me? Yes, you can open the mic and talk, or you can write in the chat. You don't want to talk. In Arabic. In Arabic, if you want. Yes.
So drama is two, tragedy and happening. Drama is detailed meaning or detailed general meaning. معنى الخاص والمعنى العام.
Okay, so here I'm talking about the Renaissance, the age. The Renaissance or the Renaissance is the يعني باللغة العربية نسميه عصر النهضة. So during the Elizabethan age, which included mostly the Renaissance age, there is lots of change and lots of things happened during this age. There is an economic change happened in the society, so there is an industrial revolution, the الثورة الصناعية, start to appear in whole Europe and especially in the western part of England and France and the other countries. This is from the side of the economy. So the people, they start um, working, and also the writer themselves, they are taking the job of writing plays, and because of the appearance of the printing, so the writer start to write his a play, and then to make lots of copy, and then they get more money by selling his books. This is from the economic side. While the political side, there is Queen Elizabeth, who reached the, or she become the Queen of England.
What's happened to Queen Elizabeth, sir? What's happened to Queen Elizabeth?
She is a very intelligent and very powerful woman. She reached the reign of England, and she has lots of good and wide vision towards the future. She starts bringing the scholars, the scientists. She sent them in an exploration mission for the other countries, for the other continents, like for Asia, South of Asia, to India, or to the new continent of America. She also gave some freedom for the people of England. So there's lots of things happened on the political side, while the other side, which is related to religion. Here for religion, before the time of the Renaissance, there's the Dark Ages, and at the time of the Dark Ages, there's the power of the church in whole Europe. So Europe was controlled by the strict hand of the church, the Catholicism. They were, or they considered the Papa or the Pope as the God on earth. They believe in the church. They also take their order from the church. Okay, they follow the commands or orders of the church, or of the Pope, I mean, in here, which is located in Italy, in the Vatican. But in England, there is the people start to get rid out of this strict hand or catch of the church, of the Catholicism, and people, they moved into toward a new sector of Christianity, which is Protestant. So the Protestant, they don't believe in the power of the church as the Catholicism, but they believe in the inner voice. The inner voice, they said in themselves. Everyone believes in good, and everyone believes in what he is doing, good or bad, without going back to the church or looking for forgiveness from the church. This is also affected and influenced the writer during this age. Christopher Marlowe, he was very intelligent and very good writer, but unfortunately, the English literature lost him very soon. So he died at the age of 29 in a fight in one of the bars, and his death is a mysterious death. And during his age, I mean, during this very short period of time or span of time. He wrote a very nice kind of plays, and also he wrote poetry, I mean poems. So in this semester we are dealing with his play. It's entitled The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus. The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus is not written by the story is not uh, or made by Christopher Marlowe, but it's a German story. He brought and he adopted the story into the English context. The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus, it's a kind of tragedy. There is a kind of controversial issue about the type of display. Some of them, they consider it as a tragedy. Even him, Christopher Marlowe, he said that at the title, The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus, it's a kind of tragedy. But some of them, they consider it as a kind of a drama, a moral drama, a drama related with giving the audience a moral lesson. And it's a matter of state and issue for the reader. The story in general, it's about a German doctor who has mastered everything, lots of fields of science, and then he is unsatisfied with what he reached, and he starts looking for something new. And when he went to the field of magic, so after that he made a deal with the devil or with the spirits. He signed a bond or a contract with the devil for 24 years. He gave his soul for the devil, and the devil gave him 24 years full of pleasure, full of magic. And at the end, they took his soul. The play is very nice, and next week we'll start with this play. We will take part by part till we reach the end. And for every part, I will make a PDF for the text.
And next week what?
For the text, I will make a PDF for the text, and then I will give it to you, or I share it on the screen. Also, an important thing before starting with Dr. Faustus, there is what is called the elements of drama. For the elements of drama, there's what's called the action. The most important thing, it is the action. Aristotle said that there is no play without an action. Action, I mean here the plot or the CS of the events that happened in the play. The other element, it is the character. The character here, we have different character in every play. Sometimes we have lots of characters, sometimes we have one character, like in the modern one-act play. You have only one character or two characters. But in the Dr. Faustus, there is lots of characters. The hero or the protagonist, he is the main character. He is the character that all the action, all the events goes around him. And there is the antagonist or the villain who is goes against the hero or the main character. Also, we have the minor characters, sometimes appearing for one scene, two scenes for different purposes, for the writer. And also there is the dialogue, another element of drama. The dialogue here, it means the conversation that happens between the one character with the other characters. Not only always, but sometimes we have soliloquies, or in the modern drama we have monologues, very long monologues, which means that only one character stands on the stage, is talking or expressing his thought loudly in front of the audience. Also, there is the stage. The stage in the ancient time, there is only a kind of a circle stage, and the people sit around in this circle and look for the character or for the actors. But in the modern age, there is what's called stage direction, and because of the technology, they now using the voice, the sound, okay, like the sound of the rain, okay, the pictures. They can show us a picture, for example, of the oceans, of the sea, and what else required for the play. So next lecture by Doug Willing, we will start Dicta Faustus. It's a very nice play. We will deal with part by part till the end. Okay, till now, I have to stop the recording.